Hello everybody, my name is Caden Brown, and this is my presentation, lecture about the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster that happened. So I'm going to answer a couple questions and kind of go over the story here. The first question that I want to talk about is, what could NASA have done differently? Now obviously, tragic disaster. And I think there's a lot of things that NASA maybe could have done differently to help prevent what happened. But the biggest thing I think, and I think we see a trend throughout the whole situation, is just communication between, employers, their employers and their employees, the management, the engineering team. I think communication between those on what's going on is so critical and so important when it comes to having a successful project. One of the things I think could have been different was the obviously I know that there was a lot of pressures on NASA to go along with the launch. Everything from being competitive with other countries to having deadlines that they need to hit. But I think going along with that, those are important, but I don't think they're more important than the lives of those that are on the shuttle, or even the money that has gone into putting into such a spacecraft that just because we have deadlines, just because there's pressure, we're going to go through with it even if it's not ready. So I think kind of understanding that those pressures are good, but not moving forward when something's not ready. The second question is, what should Roger Boyce-Jolly have done differently, if anything? Obviously, I think that Roger was in the right with his, hey, we need to prepare a little bit more, this isn't ready. I think he could have been more vocal with this situation. Obviously I understand that at his age it wouldn't have been easy to find a new job, and he had a family to support. I understand that, but at the same time, that's what I think comes the responsibility of being having a job of that, is to voice your opinion, so that people understand what the situation looks like. So you're the expert in that industry, and so people need to know what's going on. And if you don't voice that, even though management may not want to hear it, it's still important to say that's what your job is. And so I think that is maybe one of the things that he could have done differently, was to voice his opinion, and like I said previously, be more, communicate more. Obviously when they did the conference call, I think he could have been more vocal about it, and then not giving up. If you think it's not ready and 7 people's lives are going to be on that shuttle, then I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't stop trying to prepare more for the project. Last question is, what do you, the students, see as your future engineering professional responsibilities in relation to both being loyal to management and protecting the public welfare? So obviously when it comes to professional responsibilities, I think protecting the public welfare is the most important thing, right? If you're doing something, whoever you're doing it for, their welfare, their health should be at the top of your priorities. And in regards to being loyal to management, is so important. And obviously you need to respect the decision that comes from management, but I think going along with that, being the devil's advocate is also important when it comes to being loyal. Being loyal doesn't mean always agreeing with what people have to say, but rather understanding the situation, giving your opinion, and if they decide to overrule that, then respect that. I think respect is such an important part in that. So overall, I think the two most important things is just communication with one another, and also respect, to understand that, hey, this is what my engineer is saying. We need to take that into consideration, and respecting what he has to say. So anyways, obviously a tragic thing that happened, but it's actually awesome to do this assignment and to learn more about it. So thanks.